What's up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm going to be going over what the PDT rule is, and here you can see the four main subjects that you're really going to be learning today in the video. So one is what the PDT rule means, what type of account it applies to, how to get around the PDT rule, and then what a day trade is. Gotta click here. There we go. All right. So what is the PDT rule? All right. So what does it mean? The PDT rule stands for Pattern Day Trader Rule, which means you can only make 3 day trades every 5 rolling trading days, no matter what broker you go to in the US. So an example of this, if I make a day trade on Monday, any Monday, 5 rolling trading days after I made that trade, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I would get that trade available to use again on next Tuesday. So if I took the trade on Monday, you count 5 trading days after, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, and you get the day after. So you get it on Tuesday. Or, in simpler terms, you just count 8 calendar days after the initial day trade, or the day you day traded. So Monday, I take a day trade. 8 days after would be next Tuesday, and that's when I'd be able to have that day trade available again to use. That's basically what happens here. Gotta click here. All right, there we go. So what types of accounts does this apply to? So I have multiple videos. Well, I don't have multiple. I have a cash account and a margin account video. If you want to learn more about these topics, the links are in the description. I go in depth on both of them, everything you really need to know, and why you may want one. So go check that out if you want more information on that. But the PDT rule only applies to margin accounts in the US. Excuse me. With margin accounts, you have instant settlements, which is very good for day trading, and either have unlimited day trades or you have the PDT rule in your way, only letting you make 3 day trades every 5 rolling trading days. Now you're probably saying, why does one have unlimited day trades and why is the other one only letting me day trade 3 times every 5 rolling trading days? It depends on how much money you have in your margin account. I'll go more depth on that in a second. So ways to get around the PDT rule. One is to open a cash account. I have an entire video on cash accounts, so go check that out. Second way to get around the PDT rule is to have $25,000 minimum account balance in your margin account. I have a video on that as well. I'll get into this in a second. And then the third way is open a margin account outside of the US with an offshore broker that allows you basically a trade with no PDT rule. So let's say I have $1,000 and I want to day trade all day long in a margin account. I can, but do your research on that broker. Okay, so why 25 grand? So I'm sure you're wondering why it's 25 grand. This is basically because the SEC makes it mandatory in the US to get around the PDT rule, the margin account, which is obviously a horrible rule. I'm sure you can agree. $25,000 is definitely not a small chunk of money for most people. That's a lot of money for you to save up just so you can open an account. If you do end up opening a margin account with 25 grand or more, you'd be in really good shape to day trade because now you have instant settlements and unlimited day trades. So you can day trade as long as you want. Also, it doesn't matter. You don't have to open it with 25 grand. You can open it with like 2 grand. And if you're a good trader, you can work your way up all the way to 25 grand in profits, and then you'll have 25 grand and you'll be over the PDT rule. All right, so what is a day trade? A day trade is when you buy and sell a stock in the same trading day. An example of this is, let's say I buy 1 share of Apple at 10 a.m. in the morning, and I decide to sell it at 1 p.m. This is inside the same trading day, so it's called a day trade. Very, very self-explanatory, obviously. Again, with margin accounts, you can only do 3 of these every 5 rolling trading days, which is very annoying. There we go. So, did you learn anything? If you learned anything, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on my latest content. And leave a comment on anything you have questions on. I'll obviously do the best to answer. to my ability, whatever I know. I might do some research if you guys have some really good questions. But with that, thank you for watching.